Hey, Nerd Society! Today, we're diving into a surprising side of Earth's mightiest heroes. The Avengers have had a long and ever-changing roster, and over the years, some unexpected characters have joined their ranks. From anti-heroes to cosmic beings, you might be shocked to learn who has been an Avenger at some point. So, if you're excited to discover 10 characters you probably didn't know were Avengers, make sure to hit that like button, leave a comment with your favorite unexpected Avenger, and subscribe to the channel for more superhero content. Now, let's get started. Doombot, a reprogrammed creation of Dr. Doom, became one of the standout characters in Avengers AI, a comic series that followed a unique team of robotic Avengers assembled by Hank Pym. Unlike the typical emotionless machines, this Doombot retained much of Doom's arrogance and grandeur, making him both hilarious and unpredictable. His sharp wit made for some of the best moments in the series, with iconic lines like, "You shall address me by my title, Your Majesty," when someone dared to call him just a robot, and the dry yet amusing, "I am not compatible with hugging." Despite being part of a largely forgotten Avengers lineup, Doombot brought much-needed personality to the team. If Avengers AI ever makes a comeback, let's hope Doombot is at the center of it, because without him, the team just wouldn't be the same. Rage was just a 13-year-old kid when an accident involving toxic chemicals gave him super strength, invulnerability, and the appearance of a full-grown man in his 30s. With his new powers and intimidating physique, he didn't wait for an invitation. He marched straight up to the Avengers and demanded a spot on the team, pointing out the lack of black heroes in their ranks. Despite his bold approach, Rage eventually earned a place as an honorary Avenger. Even after the team discovered his true age, they recognized his bravery and potential. Though his time with the Avengers was brief, his story remains one of the most unusual and inspiring in their history, proving that heroism isn't about age, it's about heart. Daredevil has been offered a spot on the Avengers multiple times, but he always turned it down, preferring to operate alone in Hell's Kitchen. However, during New Avengers, he finally accepted an invitation from Luke Cage, despite being at odds with Captain America at the time. This marked a rare moment where Matt Murdock worked alongside Earth's mightiest heroes, proving that even the most street-level vigilantes can stand among legends. But true to his nature, Daredevil didn't stay for long. As New Avengers came to an end, he chose to walk away and return to his solo crime-fighting ways. His time with the team may have been brief, but it was a reminder that, when needed, the devil of Hell's Kitchen is always ready to step up. MoonKnight, the unpredictable avatar of Khonshu, has always preferred working alone, but that hasn't stopped him from joining the Avengers on multiple occasions. Most fans remember his time with the Secret Avengers, where he operated alongside the team in covert missions, and his role in Avengers vs. X-Men, where he fought alongside Earth's mightiest heroes. However, what many don't realize is that before Captain America recruited him, MoonKnight had a short stint with the West Coast Avengers. During this time, he developed a brief romance with Tigra and even formed a small side team with her and Mockingbird. But, as expected, his time with the Avengers didn't last. Mark Spector eventually returned to his lone wolf ways, only to be pulled back into the hero world when Steve Rogers recruited him after the events of Dark Reign. Storm, that's right, one of the most iconic X-Men of all time, was also an Avenger. Storm briefly joined the team in November 2011, but her tenure was short-lived, lasting only about 6 months in publication time before she left in April 2012. Though she seemed like a perfect fit, her loyalty to the mutant cause ultimately pulled her away. Her departure came at the start of Avengers vs. X-Men, when the Avengers launched their mission to invade Utopia. Sensing the tension, Storm rushed to the island, but in a surprising move, she didn't warn Cyclops about the massive helicarrier full of Avengers hovering above. It was a strange and uncharacteristic moment for someone known for her wisdom and leadership, making her Avengers run one of the most forgettable and ironic stints in the team's history. Not quite Venom, but Agent Venom did make his mark with the Avengers. Recruited by Captain America himself, who wanted to keep an eye on both the young soldier, Flash Thompson, and the unpredictable symbiote, Agent Venom joined the Secret Avengers alongside the original Human Torch. However, Flash's time with the team wasn't without its challenges. He had to work hard to earn the trust of Hawkeye, who was extremely skeptical of him and the symbiote's potential danger. During his time with the team, Agent Venom also formed a romantic connection with Valkyrie, and the two developed a strong bond. However, their relationship faced complications, and it became known as a complicated relationship as they struggled with both personal and external conflicts. Despite the ups and downs, Flash's time with the Avengers showed that even someone with such a tumultuous past could find a place among Earth's mightiest heroes. Stature, also known as Cassie Lang, wasn't just a member of the Young Avengers, she made history as one of the only Young Avengers to join a main Avengers team. As a member of the Mighty Avengers, Cassie fought alongside heavy hitters like Hercules, Hulk, Iron Man, and Hank Pym, who was going by the name Wasp at the time. However, things took a tragic turn for Cassie. Her relationship with the young Vision ended dramatically during Avengers, the Children's Crusade, leaving her with a lot of emotional scars. Despite her painful exit from the team, Cassie has returned to the comics, thanks to Dr. Doom, who resurrected her. With her return to the world of Marvel, there's a chance that we may soon see Stature rejoin the Avengers once more, ready to pick up where she left off. Sharon Carter, the niece of the legendary Peggy Carter, has been a regular presence in the Marvel Universe since 1966. However, she officially became an Avenger only in 2010, joining the Secret Avengers team at the request of none other than Steve Rogers. Despite her brief time with the Avengers, Sharon's stay was far from uneventful. She left the team just before the events of Avengers vs. X-Men and soon found herself trapped in another dimension, where she was presumed dead for quite some time. Throughout her career, though, Sharon has always been defined by her role as an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. and remains one of its most trusted operatives, with her brief stint with the Avengers being more of an exception than the rule. Sandman, aka William Baker, has had one of the most turbulent journeys in the Marvel Universe. After a bizarre incident where he merged with Hydro-Man, forming a mud monster, he spent months trapped in this monstrous form. When he finally broke free, he made a bold decision to turn his life around, vowing to use his powers for good and help people. This new path led him to briefly become a probationary member of the Avengers, where he even assisted the team in defeating the powerful Morgana Le Fay. However, his time as a hero didn't last long. After being manipulated by the Wizard, Sandman returned to his criminal ways. Despite his potential for redemption, the pull of his past crimes proved too strong, and he ended up back in the villainous world he once tried to escape. Yes, we all know SpiderMan is an Avenger in the comics, but many people think that only happened with the new Avengers. However, that's not the case. SpiderMan had actually been an Avenger for quite some time, starting in 1991 when he was made an official reserve member. While he didn't become an active member of the team until the new Avengers era, his membership card had been in the system for years before that. This early inclusion as a reserve member meant that Spider-Man was always just one call away from joining the Avengers when needed. It wasn't until the new Avengers roster that Peter Parker fully stepped into the spotlight alongside other iconic heroes, but his ties to the team were well established long before that. That's it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed learning about these unexpected Avengers and the wild journeys they've had. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment letting me know which character surprised you the most, and of course, subscribe to the channel for more superhero content. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.